Alright, this is Spline Control. If you ever wanted to add stunning 3D experiences to your Wix site, this is how you do it. Spline Control lets you bring fully interactive 3D spline scenes directly into your Wix editor and animate them on scroll. No code and no complicated setups at all. Let's see exactly how it works in this video.
Alright, okay, let's start off with the Spline widget. Basically, the first part you're always doing is you just drag in the Spline widget into the Wix editor. Next point I'm always doing is I'm adjusting the section height, so the widget has enough space to actually scroll through the section. Usually I'm using between 400 and 600 viewport height for this. Setting the widget size to full width, so basically 100% width and 100% viewport height. So next off, you basically set the position type to sticky. Okay, now when you click on the widget and the settings, you will see a large overview of different templates here. Let's just use this one. There we go. In the top right corner, you have this gear icon. You just click on it and enable the scroll animation. In this animated element dropdown, you have a bunch of different elements. These are basically the elements which are directly imported from Spline. In these templates, we always have one element which is written in caps lock. You just use this one. This is the best one to animate from these templates. So we choose rocket main. Here we have a few different parameters we can adjust. We have the scroll area. This is basically the area where the element is animated. The next parameter is move. Here we have three axes, X, Y, and Z axis. And the last one is the rotate parameter. So here we just move it to the top. Basically rotate Y, which basically rotates the element to the right. Okay, let's try this one. We click on save and publish the website. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I think we might have used a little bit too much of move Y. Yeah, let's see. Let's reduce this parameter. Yeah, let's use probably half of the parameter. So let's go for 300 should be enough. Okay, and publish again. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Okay, next one. So in the custom section, you can basically import a custom scene from Spline. You just type in the Spline URL. So here in this case, we'll just go for Dark Spidey scene. So click on export in the top right corner. Make sure to always use the viewer URL, not the public URL. Then we basically just paste it in here and confirm, and the spline scene is being loaded. So now in the advanced settings, when we enable scroll animation, you will see an animated element. We now have all the different elements we have in this custom spline scene. So we can basically pick any element from our spline scene and animate it here within Wix. So I believe it was Spider-Man. We will move it on the Z-axis. It kind of zooms in on the character. Move it down a little bit, yeah, and again rotate it on the Y-axis. Okay, let's save that and have a look. Let's refresh again. Okay, awesome. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, probably the parameters will have a look. And what I always recommend is to have a look at your spline scene. Let's move it upwards a little bit, not too much. We can rotate a little bit more. The rotation parameters is always in degrees. So 360 degrees means one rotation, 720 means double rotation, 180 half rotation, and the minus value is basically the opposite direction. Okay, publish again. Still not perfect, but I guess you kind of get the point how all of this works. You basically just change the different parameters in Wix, and then you can basically just publish it, and we'll see it directly on the live website.
This was a first introduction to Spline Control. If you're curious, you are free to install it. Just go to the Wix app marketplace and search for Spline Control, and you can install it for free and test it out for yourself. If you have any questions about it or any other widget we released, just text us via email. We have a support email and we'll usually reply in a couple hours, and we'll always get back to you as fast as possible.